Hey guys, it's Molly. This video is gonna be like 2017 to now. It's gonna talk about my depression, my anxiety, and whatnot. I'm gonna add a clip from in my opinion, my most depressing video, only because of this clip. Like the rest of it's really not that bad. But I'm the type of person, like, if a movie has one sad part, it's an ultimately sad movie. Like Inside Out, Bing Bong. Didn't I say more? Bing Bong, okay? That's all you need to know about that movie. Most movies have sad parts, so pretty much in my opinion, all movies are sad. The Parent Trap, with that sad part, that's a sad movie. Yeah, this is gonna be my first clip of the video. I'm gonna film this, then I'm gonna put my sad clip in, and then I'm gonna film the rest. So I'll see you in the next one.
Actually tried to film earlier and it didn't really work out. Didn't mean to get so dark and everything. I think that just happens to me. Probably happens to a lot of people. I don't know, whenever you get to a certain topic, you kind of turn off. And that happens to me. I feel like I'm in counseling. Don't have anything good to say. Which is why I'm filming now.
That video is so sad. Like, it brings me down every single time I watch it. And like in the video, I thought of one thing and it completely crushed me. The thing I thought of was really frivolous. I don't know if I should tell you. But remember that Man Crush Monday I did in the last one with that guy? I was really upset in that video over him. He's the type of guy that liked a new person every year, like every school year, it would be somebody different. And I thought I was blessed enough to have him like me that year, and then the next year couldn't be bothered. So yeah, I was kind of upset, and as you can see in the video, I was really upset. Back then I could easily bring myself down with one thought, which happened in that video. Today I can still bring myself down with one thought, but like my brain kind of fixes it most of the time. Like, it doesn't spend too much time thinking about it. I mean, if I wanted to, I could bring myself to, I can cry on command. But now I'd say I'm happier maybe than back then. I like who I am, even though I do feel like that I'm behind on college and on even reading, because reading is actually kind of dangerous for me, because I told you in one of the videos back, it's a little bit dangerous for me. Even with all the downsides, I still have the will to live and whatnot. Back then I was pretty suicidal. You know, when you go to the doctor, I call them suicide questionnaires. When they give you those pages and you fill them out, like the little questions, they go yes, no, somewhat, stuff like that. Mine were really sad, apparently, because they doped me up. Like, I'm still doped up, but like, I understand why. Back then I was like, and I would skip days of pills, which you should never do, okay? Never skip your pills, even if it's like acne pills, because you're gonna break out. Like, don't skip your pills, ever, because actually sometimes I skipped my pills in high school, and there was this one girl that would like freak out, like since middle school. She would freak out and she would scream, and you would hear her screaming throughout the hallways, and we all thought she was freaking crazy. Well, I would always I would break out in history class, which was the last class of the day. I was tired. I hadn't taken my pills, and I was taking Lexapro, which I then realized actually did not work for me at all. Some people say Lexapro works for them because it makes you feel like numb and like you don't feel anything, and that's true, but it did nothing for me in the depression and anxiety and freak out department. So I remember there was this one time I was taking a test in there and everybody was done. So the teacher was letting the kids run rampant, and like there was this guy behind me, and he was actually my best friend at the time. He was playing catch with this girl that I was on the volleyball team with the year before, and one time the ball hit me and I was like, are you kidding me? And I turned to the teacher, I said, are you serious? Like, I'm taking the test. Why are you letting the kids do this? This is so messed up. And she came to me and she said, Molly, do you need to go to the library to finish this test? And I was like, no, I'm gonna take it right here. And I told her, I was like, I didn't take my pills last night. And she said, do you want to just finish the test tomorrow? And I said, no, that's not fair to the other kids, because I could go home and I could study the stuff again and then come back and ace it. So I was like, no, that's not fair to the other kids. And I was like, why do I even care about the other kids? Because they're disturbing me, you know? She was a good teacher, but she let the kids go freaking balls to the walls. Yeah, totally unrelated, but like in that sad video, I'm actually surprised that my lips weren't picked over, because you really can't see it. Like, they're chapped right now, and like my lips don't get chapped. I pick at them and then they're chapped. Like even in the winter, they don't really get chapped, but like I pick at them and then they get chapped. It's kind of like when you pick at your hair, like trichotillomania. And your hair, like I used to pick at my eyelashes and my eyebrows and even my hair, and that's when my eyebrows are so thin, because I picked at them and I hate it. Like I can't stand myself because they were thick and I like thick brows. So from then to now, I always thought that I was gonna do something. I was gonna be like a therapist or a doctor or something like that, because all my roads were like, you know, I've talked about it before, I was the top of my class, but like, how many times can I say that in each video? I'm not cocky about it, but like I was though. So everybody thought I was gonna be something big, and then I have a freak out in college, like after freshman year of college. I have schizophrenia, psychosis, encephalitis, major depressive disorder, anxiety, all those things combined. No, like I wanted to do something. I still want to do something. I'm kind of limited because every job that you have to read something. Like even if you're working at McDonald's, like you have to read what the people want and everything, and it's all probably complicated, more complicated than we think. There's no rush in life. Like it's so long most of the time that you're thinking like, why, like I want to do something big, and then if you figure out that you actually don't like what you're doing, like you get a degree towards it, and then you're like, actually I don't want to do that. So you have time to go back to college, you have time to do all that because you have, you know, debt. And yeah, like if you could get scholarships, you definitely should, but like, and there's like the Pell Grant and everything like that, but like if you don't like what you're doing, don't do it, you know? Like go back to school, go to like a trade school, like figure it out, you know? And if you like, if you're not if you're in your 20s and like you haven't figured it all out yet, which I don't think you ever will figure it all out in my opinion, just trust that you're gonna make it out. Like you're going to do what you want, you're going to be able to do what you want, and don't rush. I'm speaking it now, but like in my head I'm like, what are you doing with your life, you know? And as I said before, when people ask me what I'm doing, I don't freaking know, you know? I want to do something. Like if I could become an influencer and talk about mental health, that would be great. Like I don't even care about like the beauty stuff, the skincare that you get sent to review, the hair care, all of that stuff. I mean, it would be cool, but I just want to make a difference in the mental health world. It's taboo to talk about it. Like it's taboo to talk about schizophrenia. It's taboo to talk about psychosis. You know, like nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to talk about it because it's looked down upon. Like when I was told I had schizophrenia, I was like, oh my gosh, are you serious? That word is so looked down upon. Like people are like, oh, you have schizophrenia? Go to the mental hospital. But there are pills for it. Like I was talking about, I'm doped up. But like, there are medications for it. Like you can be a normal human being. Not that if you have schizophrenia, you're not a normal human being, but like, you know, get help. I was sad then, and now I'm not. I was depressed. I'm still depressed, but like, it's better. So basically what I was saying was you grow, you mature, you get less emotional, and you figure it out. It gets better. That's basically what I'm trying to say, is it gets better. That's the point of this video. I went everywhere in this video. It was an accident, but I went on rants, rambles, but I'm still gonna leave that in here because that's me, you know, like that's who I am, and that's how I talk, and I found myself a way back to what I was talking about before. But anyways, it will get better, don't you worry. So yeah, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, MLLYSMTH on Instagram and TikTok. That's all. I'll see you soon.